Hello, Americans. And other friends and subscribers around the world. Back here, man. Today. Today we're going to head out to Katie Joe's here in a bit. Oh, dude, I'm still asleep, man. I actually slept in this morning until like 6:30 or 6 o'clock or something like that, man. That's not normal for me. Dang, man, I was listing, in there in the trading post, in there listing till, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, man, all day. Other than when I did that video. Well, actually, I think I was in there for part of that video. So I ended up listing, getting a lot of stuff, man. Ended up actually selling it. It's funny. They say that it doesn't matter or whatever, but this is for the people that are selling on eBay. I don't know, man, there for a little bit we'd slowed down and wasn't really listing stuff, man, and our sales slowed down. We'd sell a few things here and there. And the last few days, 2 or 3, 4 days, I don't know how many days it's been, we've been doing a lot of listing. And as I was listing, well, the day before, Miss Kitty was in there doing some listing, and she sold 2 things while she was listing. And then yesterday, I actually 4 things sold while I was listing, and it wasn't even stuff that I just listed. So it's just activity, man. So I don't care what they tell you. If you're selling on eBay, activity definitely makes a difference. I guess I should do a Mountain Junkers video and talk about that. I haven't done one of them for a while. Busy, and I try to get one of them out a day on here, and that's hard enough. Anyway, we're gonna run out to Katie's. I'm getting ready to warm this. We got Sissy. We had Sissy all night, and we ain't really going for, I don't know, a couple hours or whatever. We're going to take the Exploder because of the seats, and then I like to take Grizz out. Sometimes Kai too, but take Grizz out there because Kevin's coming down, and then Car's coming over, and he'll bring Daisy, and then Bo, that's Bo's his brother, Daisy's his sister, and Lady's his mom. So they go over there and they have a family reunion. Just out here in the old wood shack. That tonight, I haven't looked this morning, but yesterday, I think I actually gave you a rundown of the weather. And tonight it's supposed to be, I think 19 is the overnight low. 19, man. So that's pretty dang, that's dropping back down there quite a bit. And then this is supposed to be the last real freeze or cold. And everything's blooming out, so hopefully it don't. Man, that lilac bush behind you, and I was just out, when I was out starting the rig, man, the apple tree and the currant bush, and man, everything is just popping. So hopefully they're wrong, or, that shouldn't be enough of a freeze to kill everything, I hope. We've had that happen before, man. That was the year that the bear killed the goats. That year, man, we had a really late freeze, man, and it ended up, and that was one of the reasons, that I think that bear ended up killing the goats, is that year is the only year, man, in over a decade that it killed off all the blooms on the hawthorns, on all the hawthorn berries, and then wild plums, man. We have tons and tons of wild plums, and that's what them bears, that's one of the reasons they come down here, man, is we have, man, I don't even I guess on our stretch of property alone, along the creek and everything, I would guess at least 1,000 wild plum trees. You know, we made jam. We do some stuff with them. Not as much as we probably should have, because we have so many wild plums. But anyway, that year had killed off all the blooms. Man, it actually messed up over in Emmett, they have a big cherry festival, and is it Payette that has an apple, festival thing or whatever. And anyway, it ended up ruining all the festivities like that. I mean, they ended up getting, for the Emmett Festival, ended up calling in and getting cherries from Washington. So that's what, I think that the bears didn't have nothing to eat, and that's why they came after the goats. That's what I think. Well, hello, Grizz. What you doing, man? You got nippers in your eyes. What you think, dude? Anyway, so, man, I'm doing another pile of wood. Just to make it, now Kai's here, too. Kai wants to play ball. Grizz just wants to get petted. Grizz likes to play ball, too, but he don't get in competition with Kai. All right. So, don't tip my camera over. Oh, dude. So anyway, I'm going to get this split up, just so I have some here. Then we're going out to Katie's. I don't know how long we'll be out there, probably the whole afternoon. So when I get back, I'll have to get some fires going so we don't freeze death in there, See Grizz just growling it. Kai, stop. Growling it, Kai. Go! But if Kai knew that Grizz just got his ball over there, then they'd start rumbling. Grizz, he don't get. Grizz don't get too crazy. Dude, they're going to knock this camera over for sure. Get out of here. Go. They did knock my camera over before Kai had. Broke it. I don't know if you remember that. You've been with me a while, you probably remember that. You broke it and wasted it. It was done. It was done. Oh, I only got 3 more pieces. Then we'll chat here. Oh, that was waterlogged. Alright, so I've done the pile. I don't know if you can see it behind me, kind of. Done a pile like this 3 or 4 times, man. I thought that was going to be the last time for the year. I may have not voiced it, but I thought it. But this time, we shall see, man. It's supposed to get up to, by the end of the week, I think it was supposed to be up close to 70, man. I don't know, I read that thing to you yesterday. But man, I had one lady, or one gal telling me today, man, she was right. She was talking about how when they're predicting the weather, man, you can never trust them. Never trust them over 3 days. Personally, dude, I've had it where it's the same day and they don't even know what they're talking about. But I usually look at, I'll look at the forecast, but that's exactly what it is. And very iffy. So I'll look at it, man, like now, I'm thinking, woo, all right, man, we got some mushroom hunting. And then what I'm thinking I might do, we'll see how the week turns out and everything, but when Miss Kitty and Katie go down for their supply run, I probably won't have the kids that day. If I do, then I won't do it. But to test that battery out, which I might ought to top it off with the charge just in case, because I've used it, but I haven't used it much. I haven't really done a good run on that new battery yet. You know, and I could haul the other one in the backpack and stuff, but I don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe when they go down and do that supply, that I might end up running up the mountain on the bike and go morel hunting, just right on, you know, right off of my bike. Which I plan on using it a lot for morel hunting, but a lot of times we'll probably haul them up and we'll go from different places, where this time I just go from the creek bottom and actually ride it up and do a little morel hunting. So we shall see, man, later this week. That's this week should bring a lot more. You know, I've been doing a lot of videos, which you're always getting videos from the creek bottom you have for 12 years. Or I guess actually back when I started these videos, I didn't have the creek bottom yet. That was right. I started doing these videos, I think, 12 years ago, man, and actually showed, you know, when we found this place 12 years ago. Or 11, yeah, 12 years ago. Anyway. Oh, I ain't reminiscing right now. I don't have a lot for you today, man. It's going to get a lot more, you know, got a lot more things coming this week. I am gonna, I've just, you know, planned every day I gotta do a couple hours in there. Man, I've got to get that. I've got to get all this crap listed and gone. You know, and gone through, man. Man, like I said, I'm hardly even buying anything. I've got so much stocked up. And then there's so much, you know, which I want to move all this, you know, all them junk piles that you seen 2 days ago, you know, into one junk pile down at the other end with a fence around it. Dude, I would never get rid of all that stuff, man. I don't care what. Man, and I actually had a, you know, well, I guess it was only one comment. If somebody I'd never heard of, you know, they always, oh, you just junky around there. Shut up, dude. Turn the channel. It's not even worth you saying anything, because I'm going to tell you to F off, and then I'm going to block you. Dude, it's easy as that. Oh, idiots. Dude, they have no idea, man. Obviously, mountain junker, reseller, scrapper, salvage. Obviously, you dumb little fella. Oh, Lord, I get so tired of people's things. I don't even, you know, usually I don't even mention it because it ain't worth it, but every time that, usually when I show the junk piles, there's at least one fool that's never watched nothing that just stumbled on the video, and they take the time to write me to tell me that I am a junker. Duh! You idiots. Oh, they're so funny, dude. Anyway, all that in stride, but the plan is to get all that, you know, I want all that, which is a lot of dang work. Because what happened, you know, and I've talked about this before, but what happened at first, you know, 12 years ago, or whenever it was, at first, I guess I wanted to keep my stuff close to me. Oh, man, I got my, you know, I don't know, man. You know, I never had, you know, acres, man. I always, you know, the biggest, I think the biggest property we had before this was an acre. You know, some stuff was pretty close. And I guess I wanted to keep it close. So I started this pile out here. And then was like, you know, after a couple years or whatever and stuff, I was like, well, what the heck did I do that for? And now we want to push the garden out that way. And we want, you know, want to do other things and all this stuff out here. So then I was like, all right, man, I'll put it down here. So then I put it down to that next spot. And then I'm like, well, why the heck did I do that, dude? Because at that spot, there's a bunch of chain length rolls down there that was here when I bought the place, which I'd like to get them drug out of here too. And man, I don't know, probably 20, 25 posts with concrete on them that I'd like out of here too. But anyway, so that's kind of what made me put the stuff there, because there was already, you know, some junk there when I bought the place. So I thought, okay, I'll just make this pile down here. Well, then I decided that's not really where I wanted it. I wanted it all the way down there at the other end, you know, which I cleared out and, you know, used the skid steer and frickin', you know, made it so that I can get all that stuff in there. But now I've got to do that. So I need to spend, you know, a couple days a week at least working on that. A couple hours a day or so listing stuff. You know, I've got to start listing every day to get this, to get ahead of the game. And then, you know, then comes the mushroom hunting, the fishing, all that stuff. And before you know it, it'll be freaking fish fences again. Oh, and you would get, man. It's almost time to start getting wood. And then that drive line for my pickup truck's supposed to be here Tuesday, I think is what Muskrat said. It's supposed to be delivered Tuesday. And then I'll check out the U-joints and all that because I might just end up changing them. Which I can't even believe the cost. But I used to pick up U-joints for, oh man, 12 or 15 bucks. And when I priced these, they were 35 or 40 bucks a piece. I need 2 of them. I mean, just the price increases just on everything, man. It's just nuts. Anyway, so I've got to get it going, man, so I can start getting firewood in here. It's lots, man. It's springtime. It's busy, busy, busy. You know, and even when we go up mushroom hunting, I always come back with a load of wood. You know, no matter what, man, I go up to the hills, I come back with a load of wood, always. So it's about that time, too, and lots of, hopefully lots of bike riding, exploring, and fishing, and mushroom hunting, and Lord only knows what else we'll do, man. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.